Polypeptide is a chain of amino acids. Therefore, basically, the synthesis of amino acids occurs through dehydration synthesis to form polypeptides or proteins. First, the lone pair from the nitrogen in the amino group of an amino acid forms a bond with the carbon in the carboxyl group. Then, the hydroxide compound from the carboxyl group and hydrogen atom in the amino group are combined to form a water molecule. In result, the water molecule is released through dehydration synthesis, and it ends up with the nitrogen attached to the carbon, which is called a peptide bond. In this respect, we can say that the end polymer protein was produced by the synthesis process between monomers, which are amino acids. Proteins play an important role to the structure and function of cells. They occupy as much as 50% of the dry weight of most cells. That being so, proteins have numerous functions in animals: metabolism, support, transport, defense, regulation, and motion. Enzyme proteins assist metabolism by increasing the rates of chemical reactions and functioning at body temperature. Some proteins have structural functions by making up hair and nails or supporting ligaments, tendons, and skin. Channel and carrier proteins in the plasma membrane allow substances to enter and exit cells. Other proteins such as hemoglobin transport molecules in the blood of animals. Antibodies, which are proteins, prevent foreign substances called antigens from destroying cells and upsetting homeostasis by combining with antigens. Protein hormones serve as intercellular messengers that influence the metabolism of cells. Lastly, the contractile proteins actin and myosin allow parts of cells to move and cause muscles to contract. Muscle contraction accounts for the movement of animals. Amino acid is composed of amino group, carboxyl group, hydrogen atom, carbon atom, and R group. Amino acids interact with different kinds of organic molecules: non-polar, polar, or electrically charged or ionized R groups. When amino acids interact with nonpolar R groups, glycine, alanine, valine, leucine, etc. are made. When amino acids interact with polar R groups, cytosine, serine, asparagine, threonine, tyrosine, and glutamine are produced. When amino acids interact with ionized R groups, glutamic acid, lysine, aspartic acid, arginine, and histidine are made. Proteins also interact with other organic molecules and systems. One major interaction is protein-carbohydrate interaction, which is usually found at the cell surface as part of a membrane glycoprotein or glycolipid. It plays an important role in cellular adhesion and other cellular recognition events.